I just realized that I should just like set the tone, you know, like set the mood. That's more like it.
Santa baby, or convertible to light blue, king with
A duplex and checks. Hey y'all. It's Friday. Happy Friday. When you're watching this, it may be 2 or 3 weeks from now. Ouch. Anyway, I haven't vlogged in a while. I actually don't know when's the last time I vlogged. It's been a while though. Let's see. We've had a lot going on, which is why it's been a while since I vlogged. Like, there was homecoming, there was homecoming again, there was let me see, hold on, because I went to Tallahassee 3 times last month. Well, all of it was for homecoming. Anyway, yeah, and then I got back and we went to me, Crystal, and Jerry, we went to the Red Bull Symphonic with Rick Ross, where he was like performing with the symphony. I did not vlog that, but here's some clips.
I'm looking for a yellow bone, long hair star, thick in the hips, come get in my car.
And then we ended up like the next day, that was on Friday. Then on Saturday, yeah, on Saturday, Crystal and I were just here watching, we watched From Scratch. Tore me up. That show tore me up. Oh my gosh. Like, I haven't boohoo cried at a show like that since I watched the Lady Gaga movie with the guy. Not Beyond the Lights. What is that movie? Something about stars. Hey Siri, what's the Lady Gaga movie?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia. Gaga, 5'2", is a 2017 documentary film about American singer-songwriter Lady Gaga.
Never mind. That didn't help me. The movie with her and Bradley Cooper, that was the last time I cried like that. Like, and I remember that because I was in the movie theater and I was the only person in there to watch the movie. So I sat like in the center, down at the bottom. I was the only person in the theater, and I remember being so happy that I was the only person that went and saw it, because I was boohoo crying when the movie went off. I'll never love again. Oh my gosh, when she started singing that, it took me out. Anyway, that's the last time I cried like that from a movie or a show. But From Scratch took me out. Oh gosh. People were like, oh, it's episode 4 that like makes you really emotional. For me, it was the episode when he gets like in the hospital. When he gets to the hospital, and I won't tell you just in case you haven't seen it, that's when I like started bawling. And me and Crystal were on the floor. Mind you, she had already seen it, so she thought she wasn't gonna cry again, but she started crying again. So I like had a box of tissues that I was already using, and I moved it in between us, and we were just bawling. But anyway, it was good. And then they left here Sunday, and so I've been kind of just resting ever since. A little work here and there, but I do want to get back on the ball because there's some stuff that I really need to do before this week comes, because I'm gonna be going to Orlando for the classic. So anyway, I came on here to say we're gonna have a busy couple of days. Busy as in the house busy. I need to go downstairs and check my parcel pending so I can get something that I ordered from Amazon out of there. Okay, I'm back upstairs. So what's first? I think I want to show y'all how I make one of my smoothies, my breakfast smoothies. partially because I was gonna eat oatmeal, but those bananas that I bought Monday are like already on the verge of going bad, so I just want to go ahead and, you know, use that up. So let me show y'all how I make one of my smoothies. Welcome to Kira's kitchen. All right, these are the bananas that I was telling y'all about, that basically they are on their way out the door. And typically what I would do is just freeze them, but I didn't this time, but it's all good. I usually use half a banana because bananas are very overpowering in smoothies, but since, you know, again, these are almost gone, I'm gonna see how it has that brown spot right there. I hate those. So I'm gonna just peel off the top, that brown spot. Not gonna use, take that off. And then the rest I will use. So it's like almost, oops, see, I see another brown spot. Oop. Oop. So it's like I just used, if you make this at home, just use half a banana, but this is like a third of a banana. A third? 2/3 a banana. Okay. So put that in. I also get some oat milk, some spinach here, and also some plain yogurt from Trader Joe's. This is the blue one, the organic plain non-fat. Okay, so I take like a handful of spinach, wash it off, BRB here. I'm just gonna throw this in here. Get down, get down. Get down. Now I know people say like, oh, put the frozen fruit first. It all gets blended. It all gets blended. So, you know, that's your prerogative what you want to do, but I just put it in based on what I grab first. All right, so I'm gonna put this one. I don't know. So the thing about my smoothies is that I'm not a exact measurer person. So like I can't specifically be like 2 cups of this, 1 cup of this, da da da. I just, whenever the ancestors tap me and say that's enough. So I'm just gonna, I just got like a regular spoon and I'm putting it in here. I'm gonna do like 3.5 spoons. Okay, cool. There's that. And then I got some mango and some pineapple frozen. Pour some of this in here. Looks good. And pineapple. I did see some people put like granola in their smoothies. I might try just to, I'll do like a little bit just to see. I never tried it before. This is some chia seeds. Oh, chia seeds from Trader Joe's as well. They are good for fiber and omega-3s. Because what made me start really like thinking about honestly what I eat is the fact that I saw this TikTok. I just poured a little bit in there. I saw this TikTok and the man was saying how fiber is disappearing from our foods, but you need fiber. Like our bodies need fiber. And I was like, oh wow. So I've been trying to like eat almonds, nuts, chia seeds, things with fiber to, you know, balance the gut. All right, now here's some granola. I'm just put a little bit just because I've never tried it before. Okay, I think that's good. Last two things. I use this Nature Nates. Y'all already know the Nature Nates. That's the one that I use, the raw and unfiltered honey from Nature Nates. I just squeeze this in here. Squeeze it on in there. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Not too much, y'all. It sounds like I'm putting a lot, but I'm not. Like, I'm not. And then my oat milk. Boom. Now we blend This is my Ninja blender, by the way, that I'm pretty sure I was vlogging about. Yeah, I showed y'all when I got this. Okay, put that on there. I love this thing too, by the way. Like, Merry Christmas to me for even buying this. Okay, power is on. As you can see, all of our ingredients are in there. They're in there. Good. Okay, now, because there are frozen fruits in here, you want to pulse it first to break all of that out, like up. It has a crunchiness with the almond, not the almond, with the granola. It tastes just like my regular ones that I make. But it just has like a crunch because of the granola in it. I like it. It gives it more of a breakfast feel because of the granola, because you're aware like of the granola. Now I will say, if you are a tropical smoothie girly, or if you are a smoothie king girly, this is gonna taste not as sweet to you because it's not all of that like sugar in it. It's like, you know, not all of that sugar, so it will probably take you some time getting adjusted. But I've been trying to figure out what's on the agenda for today. My friend Imani texted me and her have been having like this really good heart-to-heart recently. We just like, it's just, I can't even explain it, but like we just been on the same wavelength. So she texted me this morning and she told me some stuff. She told me some stuff that I need to do today. So I'm gonna do that. And so I edited a vlog 2 days ago. I just have not posted it. I need to post it because I am very behind on my content for this month. I mean, it could be worse. It definitely could be worse. But like, I haven't posted anything this month, not a podcast, nothing. So I need to like play catch up. And I believe it every time, but I can't lie. The only reason I know that song is because Rod Wave sampled that song. And he samples a lot of different songs. Like, for him to be a rap artist, I really do commend him, like, using the songs that he uses to sample. He used like songs that you wouldn't think like he would be using. But anyway, this is the song. Sorry I missed your call, I was on the jet. I've been so zoned out, trying to figure out what's next. So scared to fail, I'm calculating my every step. Gotta watch my back and keep my scrap, but nonetheless. She said I love you, don't trust you, can't change you. I just hope we don't end how they do, crash and burn on the shade room. First, let me say that I do not know if I'm in focus. But this is my secondary, this is my very first camera, and I just stopped like vlogging with this one simply because it doesn't autofocus. But while my other one is charging, I'm going to use this temporarily. I need to get this off of this wig. So I saw the TikTok girlie say you're supposed to boil some water and put it in, like let it sit in the water with I think dish detergent and maybe some conditioner. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I got my other camera charged now. All right, so here's the water. I think this is hot enough. It said boiling water, but I think this is hot enough. And then I'm just gonna, I already put the conditioner in there and also the dish detergent. So I'm just gonna pour it in here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. And just making sure that the lace, the front of the lace, oh girl, look, it's already peeling off. But yeah, I just want to make sure that that's in there because that's what we have to you know, get off. Okay, I am very, very hungry right now. I'm gonna get this off this thing and then I'm gonna use this silicone mix. I'm gonna wash the wig first of all, and then I'm gonna use this silicone mix. Is this a, okay, it's a hair treatment. Wash hair, towel dry, apply with massages, leave on for 2 to 3 minutes. Black people don't do that. The black people leave our stuff on for like 30 minutes to an hour. But I'm gonna put this on the wig and I'll probably leave it on it for like 30 minutes just because it's my first time, maybe like 40, just because it's my first time using this. But they say this is like the secret to, you know, refreshing your wigs and weaves and stuff like that. So I'm just trying. It's nothing wrong with this hair. I love this hair, but I'm gonna just try it and see. In the meantime, I'm about to warm up some pasta I made some shrimp pasta the other day. It was so good. Like, I usually use the like a regular grocery store brand Alfredo sauce, but I was in Trader Joe's and I saw that they had this Alfredo. It's called black truffle Alfredo sauce, and I actually need to go get some more before I leave town next week because that stuff was good. And I just used, like, I did it as regular, so I, you know, boiled the noodles or whatever, and then I like cut up, I put some butter in the pan, I cut up half of a bell pepper, half of a red pepper, and like 2 cloves of garlic, dice that up, put it in the pan with the butter, you know, season, a little bit of season with my Cajun seasoning and my blackened seasoning, threw the shrimp in there, put the black truffle Alfredo sauce in there. It was so good, so good. I don't think I'm gonna go back to, and it's not gonna look that appetizing. Let me warm it up and I'll show you, but it's good, trust me. Black truffle Alfredo sauce from Trader Joe's. Chef's kiss. Okay, so I'm gonna warm this up. Oh, y'all, I'm really excited about going to Orlando next week. I haven't been to the FAMU Classic in so long. Like, I haven't been to the Classic since I think I was in high school, because I didn't go in college and I didn't go in grad school, of course. And right after I graduated from grad school was the pandemic, literally graduation pandemic. So we weren't going anywhere then. So yeah, I haven't been to the Classic since maybe high school, maybe like 10th grade, maybe. So it's been a long time coming, and I'm just really excited to go. Like, I love being, if you don't know what it feels like to be in like the midst of an HBCU environment, man, like, it's just like nothing like it. There's literally nothing like being in a sea of people at a HBCU like game, you know, gathering like that. It's just like, you just feel like, well, I speak for me personally, you just feel like at home, you know, you just feel at home. So I'm very excited about it. But yeah, let me warm this up.
So I'm gonna go to that later, but right now I just want to focus on my hair.
I think this will be really good too if you're like a cheese person, like people who put cheese on pasta. I'm just not a big cheese person. Like, I'm not like that person at Olive Garden that's like, you know, cheese, more cheese. That's not me. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to free a ton of storage on my MacBook. Like, everything that I come up with is literally just a temporary solution to a much bigger problem, which is space on my MacBook. But yeah, I mean, I've had it for years now. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just I need to figure out a way to clean off a few gigabytes of storage, like, because that slows down my editing process, because I have to stop what I'm doing and delete stuff. But anyway, let's wash this off. I was just like coming in here for some water and I was like, oh, I forgot about this. So I'm gonna rinse this out. Oh, it feels really soft. Oh, it feels soft. Oh wow, hold on now. I wish there was a way that I could let you touch it through the screen. Like, if there was a way for you to touch it through the screen so you can feel the difference. Wow, I think the TikTok girls were onto something with that. So I just rinsed it with warm water, but now I'm gonna shoot it with some cold water just to try to lock that in. Oh, I'm very excited because this feels so good. Like, if it feels good wet, I'm thinking like, if it feels good wet, just imagine when it dries and you straighten it. I hope it still feels good. We'll see. But it feels like a different wig. It feels like, and y'all know I'll tell you, if I would tell you. Because I'm like, I spent my money on something. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But this feels very good. So I'm gonna let y'all know. Once I'm gonna let it air dry. I'm not gonna blow dry it or anything. And this wig usually takes, is this the wig that takes some time? I'm looking at all my wigs sitting up here. I think this is the wig that takes, yeah, this the wig. I have another wig that takes like a very long time to dry, but this is the one that takes like 2 days if I, you know, dry it correctly. But I don't know if y'all can see. Can you see that? Like, granted, it's wet, but do you see that shine? I wish I had shown y'all. I think I showed y'all what it looked like before I washed it, but wow, that is some good stuff. I'm gonna sit it up here on this towel, let it dry on the towel for a little bit, and then once the like excess water gets out of it, then I'll put it on my wig head and let it air dry like that. But okay, this feels very good, and my lace looks good from lifting that got to be spray off of it. Oh girl, we might be laid and slayed next week. We'll see. I've been in the same spot all day. Same spot all day. But I think I finally reached a point where I can start editing. Most of the time I just spent was literally just me transferring files over and also clearing storage from my computer, and that took like 2 hours. So you see what I mean? Like, that slows me down. That's 2 hours I could have been editing and done. Okay, anyway, I set out today to accomplish 4 things. 2 Black History Moments episodes, 2 vlogs. Two vlogs are done. 1 Black History Moment is done. I just have to edit 1 more Black History Moment episode, and then I plan on doing that tonight. I just need a break because it's literally, I've been sitting at that computer since when I told y'all. Well, I mean, I have gotten up and done some other stuff, but I've been sitting at that computer for mostly the whole day. I basically did like a 10-hour shift. Yeah, so I'm about to warm up some pasta, and I was thinking I can try to get back into Game of Thrones because I had started watching Game of Thrones maybe earlier this year, late last year, and I just couldn't get into it, right? Like, I was trying, people were like, oh, you need to watch Game of Thrones, you need to watch Game of Thrones. So then I just couldn't get into it. I don't know, I think I just didn't understand it. But after watching, after watching House of Dragon, I'm like, I think I can probably understand it a little better now after watching House of Dragon. Okay, I don't think I showed y'all the Christmas tree either, what the Christmas tree looks like. I mean, it looks the same every year, but some things have changed. I'll show you. Okay, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I've been talking for like 3 minutes and I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. Okay, this is what she's giving. I'm gonna try to recap what I was saying. This is what she's giving. Same as every year, same bulbs, nothing's changed except I added this ornament that my mom got me. It's a dolphin and it says Tallahassee, Florida on it. Hometown. So she's on there. My little reindeer are still on here, as well as the ornaments. And then the only thing that's changed also is the top. If y'all have been here for years, you know that this is usually, these, like my extra ones, I would string through a ribbon and just wrap them around the top of the tree. But this year I got this star. So I was like, oh, I want to put this on the top. So it wouldn't fit on the top branch. So what I did was use the ribbon to wrap it around here. So it's just sitting, you know, on top of the tree like so, like that. Is it just me, or does like, do you feel like there's nothing that you're like really excited for with Christmas? I don't know, maybe it's just me, like, or maybe I just feel like that right now. Maybe it'll change. But like today I was watching this TikTok, and the girl was like talking about all this stuff that she wants for Christmas,
like all of this stuff that she wants for Christmas. And I was just like thinking to myself, if somebody asked me what I want for Christmas, what would I say? And I was just like, I don't know. Like there's nothing that I'm like, oh my God, I have to have that. Oh my God, I hope I get that for Christmas. Like there's nothing like I feel like that about. I just feel like I have everything that I want. And then even saying that, I'm like, do I? But I think right now, at least, I have everything that I want. Like I was like, oh, maybe I want some Beats headphones, like some Bluetooth Beats headphones that go over the ear. But then I was like, but I have Beats. They just aren't Bluetooth. They're the kind of like, you know, you have to plug in, which is fine. But the only thing is like the ear part is peeling, like the padded part is peeling off because I've had them for years now. But I literally have just been like, oh, I need to Google if they have replacement pads, because if they do, then like what's the point of buying a new pair, because nothing's wrong with those, you know. If anything, I would probably want like a few vinyl albums. Like I know Lucky Day, he just released Candy Drip on vinyl. If anything, I would want like that, Candy Drip on vinyl. And I don't know, maybe I don't know, it's not hitting me right now where I'm like, oh, I want that, I want that, I want that. I was even watching Kyra, is her name pronounced Kyra, the vlogger here on YouTube. I was watching her vlog earlier where she was talking about like Christmas gifts and stuff, and Sephora sales, and I'm just like, you know, kind of indifferent about it right now. But maybe it's just because I don't feel that like holiday spirit yet. Once I feel the holiday spirit, maybe that'll change. But for right now, you know.
The other day when I was stressed and shit, you answered back on my
evergreen.
Today we're just like taking it easy. I fell asleep watching I Am a Stalker on Netflix. I'm actually gonna go back and start rewatching that. There was one particular episode I wanted to watch because I woke up like in the middle of the night, and you know how the TV is still playing and you just like wake up, and I like woke up and I think I ended up seeing the tail end of it, and I remember thinking, this is crazy, and then going back to sleep. So I want to go back to that episode and see what that was about.
You know what I mean? I'm not comfortable here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to die here. So why wouldn't I spend the time that I got in here learning some law?
Yeah. This show, like, if you are a single person, this show will make you not want to meet anybody. This show will make you be like, whoo, no thank you. Like, this man, basically this story is about to go off, but he met her, she was a nurse. I think they met like through online dating or something. And the first episode that I watched last night, I fell asleep right after it. How did they meet? Did they meet online dating? I can't remember. But like I don't know, it was something fishy going on with that first episode too. But this episode they met online dating, and he's like, he was like, yeah, I would come home and it would be food in the fridge that I didn't buy. So I'm like, who bought this food for the fridge? Like, he was thinking another man was like buying groceries for their house. And she said she has told him that, like, I guess they weren't compatible or something, and she was gonna leave him. And that night he like used his feet to push her out of the bed, and she like hit the floor. But she was thinking like, oh, maybe
what did she say? Maybe, you know, like he just kicked her out of the bed in his sleep. Child, no. So then she get back in the bed and he jump on top of her, start strangling her. She had black eyes, and I think he said, trigger warning, I think she said she was bleeding from her bowels for 3 days after that. This man said, then I guess they asked him about it, right? This man said the next morning she had black eyes, and I was like, oh, she must have left the house in the middle of the night and another man did it. What? Like, it's not funny, but it's just like, it's crazy to me that there are people, like, and we know this, that there are people really out there that like think like this. And then he said, he was like, yeah, I'd rather be known as a murderer than a stalker. What? What? But anyway, I just said all that to say, if you have not watched I'm a Stalker on Netflix, you need to watch it, and y'all be safe out here in these streets.